Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
No.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
I'm not doing this for an achievement. I'm just doing this because it's fun to my simple mind.
Of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
What can I
At this
poke?
point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
What?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
I'm offended. That's new, I think. Oh my god. Everyone left because I'm creepy. You suck. No, screw you. I'm staying in this room. I don't care. Well, if you want, we can do that for the whole stream if you want. I can just leave this here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
There's
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Yay!
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow.
Oh.
Yes, this room.
If I get up.
What a beautiful room.
I could start a fire, actually. Hold on.
At this point, Stan is
There we go, I've started one. And then unplug it.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yep.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How have I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh, God.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous.
I'll hydrate.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend
Okay.
years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
Am I
Allow the
not real?
person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
I'm having crack? I take crack?
Making choices on a regular
What's
basis
that?
is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
I
Less?
don't count.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember
No,
that in
I
the
won't.
vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and
Yeah.
the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Oh no. Oh.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late. It's ruined. I can't
Yay!
believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Ooh. Mini multi-pack of biscuits. What, so we've got the golden oat crumble, Viennese swirls, butterscotch crunch, chocolate cookies.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
It's 9-piece chicken select still in chat. I don't know if they are.
Difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone... What? Really? Disbelief. Stanley decided to go up
It
to his
opened.
boss's office, hoping he might... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he
Chris
turned
isn't
around
in here.
and got back on track.
What?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
A lot
No
of duct
reason to
tape.
still be here.
There's a lot of space in here to store stuff. And they just
Baffling
haven't.
that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At
Damn
least if
right
there
I'm
was
in the
something
broom
to
closet.
interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As
Who
it
are
is,
you to
he's
try and
literally
make
just
me go
standing
out
there
the closet?
doing
It's
something
my
pathetic.
decision. It's my decision when and if
Are
I
you
will
really still in the
leave.
broom closet? Standing
Yes.
around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because I'm irritating. I'm very
You do
irritating.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would
Yay.
have thought to mention it.
Do, do, do,
Maybe
do,
to
do,
you
do.
this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
that's new. I don't remember that.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He
What?
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh, this is... What?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet.
Sounds like Jeremy
explored a bit,
Clarkson.
and we're just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do... You too? Unbelievable.
Hey!
I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.